Hey guys, it's Goat the Great, and today we're looking at Medal of Honor. I am fully aware of all of the bad press, bad reviews, bad impressions that this game has been getting, and I I'm here to give my input on it. It's odd because I was actually on vacation. My voice is actually still kind of gone because of that. But I was on vacation when this game came out, and I wasn't able to get my copy until I returned. So I've only been playing this for about 2 days. And before I even get into this, I know there are douchebags that are going to come to the channel and they're going to comment on my gameplay and they're going to say, hey, you suck and blah, blah, blah. Well, allow me to get that out of the way first. Yes, I do suck. No, I do not care. I just play my games for fun. You want to see beastly gameplay? Go elsewhere. I'm still learning the game, and even when I'm acclimated with the game, I'm probably still going to suck. So, carrying on. Anyway, back to the game. Like I said, I'm fully aware of the bad reviews, press, everything that this game's been getting, the negative issues with them removing Taliban from the game and changing it to opposing force and all of that. I actually hated the game when I played the beta. I was really hyped for this game. I wanted it ever since EA made mention of the fact that they were making a Medal of Honor. I saw the fact that they were doing kind of a modern thing. So I was really interested in getting this game. I went I went to extreme lengths to make sure that I was in the beta just so that I could preview the game. That's how much I wanted it. Then I played the beta, and it sucked. I mean, it sucked. I mean, outside of the issues that the beta had, such as the freezing, the inaccuracy, the lack of proper detection with the hit markers, outside of all of those things, that was not the reason why I disliked the game. I disliked it because I felt like I was playing Battlefield Bad Company 2 with a new shell on it. The game felt like DICE took everything from Bad Company, the skins, the textures, the animation, the sound, everything, and just kind of recycled it and put it into this game and called it Medal of Honor. So that was a major turnoff for me. And then because it looked so much like Battlefield, and it animated so much like Battlefield, and it sounded so much like Battlefield, I expected it to be somewhat like Battlefield. So when there were things missing, like the inability to spot your enemy on the map, I was like, okay, how are you gonna do these things and then leave out the good things in Battlefield? So I was totally turned off by this. I even went and removed my pre-order from this game, and I had no intention of playing it. Fast forward a couple of months, they put out all this stuff about the changes that were made, and I saw some videos, and the game looked really good. It looked still a little like Battlefield, but it looked like it had finally gotten its own identity. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna try it again and see where it takes me. Well, I'm here to say that I totally do not understand why this game is getting poor reviews, why it's getting bad reviews. I mean, the one thing that I can say is that it's passable. Passable meaning that if you never play this game, you would have missed nothing. There's nothing really new being done here. There's nothing innovative, nothing exciting. It is exactly what it appears to be, a first-person shooter, and it does nothing new. It brings nothing to the table. But I love this game. I enjoy this game to the fullest. I mean, I can't even begin to explain how much I like this game. I really like the fact that it has some components of Battlefield and some components of a Call of Duty. One of the things I love is the fact that you don't have to wait to spawn. You die, you spawn immediately wherever you want. I like the fast-paced action of the game. It's fast-paced without getting overly ridiculous with kill streaks and different things of that nature. I mean, there are some kill rewards in here, but it's nothing like the Call of Duty game where you have perks and all these other things. Dudes are just lunging at you with their knife from half a mile across the map. Nothing like that's going on in here, so I appreciate the fact that it still kept it a bit realistic while making it somewhat arcadey. Um, so yeah, I really appreciate those components of the game. And then there are things that it has that remind me of Battlefield that I do like. The movement, the aiming, things of that nature I really like. DICE could have done a better job with the maps, and they could have done a better job with a ton of different things in here. I mean, this game forces camping. You can run and gun, yeah, but you're probably not going to do too well. I mean, after a ton of run and gun practice, you may come out doing better, but this is not a run and gun game. It really forces you to camp. It forces you to hide out in nooks and crannies waiting for people to run by, or peeking your head out every couple of seconds to spot an enemy and take them down. It does that a lot. I mean, there's just one of the problems I have with it is the actual environment and the characters. They seem to somewhat blend. So I really don't appreciate the fact that it's kind of hard to detect your enemy versus your ally, but I guess the allies all have these little triangles over their heads, so that kind of makes them a bit more detectable. Also, of course, you can only play on one force at a time, so you're either American or you're, you know, the Taliban, Towelhead, whatever you want to call them. Then there are different things that I wish were in here that aren't in this, that I mean that are in the single player, such as slide to cover. I really like that in the single player mode, that it's not in this mode. Some of the guns, oh my gosh, there's so many guns in the single player. None of them appear in the multiplayer. It just seems like they took these games and just tacked them together and called it Medal of Honor. But overall, the multiplayer component is an enjoyable experience. It's fast-paced. It can become a bit frustrating at times. There's no tactic. Playing towards the objectives in this game is pretty useless. I don't care what mode you're playing. Every mode seems like a deathmatch mode. Kind of like Call of Duty. You can try to play towards the objective, but there's so much death and destruction going on around you. It's hard to focus on objectives when you're just trying to stay alive. So it really removes the tactician part of the game. It really removes the team effort part of the game. And it just gives you this fast pace, you know, pull out your guns, shoot everyone in sight. Which is why I'm surprised there is no deathmatch mode, because this kind of game definitely promotes deathmatch style playing. It only has team deathmatch. But be it as it may, I love Medal of Honor. I've clocked about 4 or 5 hours of the multiplayer thus far. I haven't played much of the single player, so I'll come back and give my impressions on the single player when I get a chance. But all that I have to say is I enjoy this. I like this game a lot. Based on just the multiplayer, I would give it an 8 out of 10. And I like Medal of Honor. There's no more that I can say about this. My video's coming to an end. Thanks for checking it out. Peace.